Hi, I'm Karen Friedman. There is something to the saying, show, don't tell. When we show, people remember. That's why stories, examples, anecdotes, and looking for opportunities to make information visual are so important. But we don't want to tell stories just for the sake of entertaining. The key is using stories, our own experiences, to drive messages. For example, if you're a struggling artist and I tell you to keep at it, that you will eventually succeed, you may or may not believe me. But if I share my own struggles, telling you stories about my tough climb to success, not only might I keep your attention, but you may relate it to your own situation and be inspired to action. Here are a few ways to use stories more effectively, beginning with keep a notebook. For some, remembering a story or example is the hardest part. Personally, I do keep a notebook, and when something funny or interesting happens, I write it down. I might not know when or how I'm going to use it, but I do look at that notebook for ideas when writing articles, videos, or planning presentations. Tailor topics. Make sure the story you tell is tailored to the specific audience or listener. For example, a story about women's fashion might not work that well with an audience of all men. Call to action. Like a good book, the end of a story should tie everything together. Think about what you want your audience to do, to know, to think, to feel, and like that book, lead them to the conclusion. Feel what I felt. As a former reporter, I used visuals and powerful interviews to make you see what I saw, feel what I felt, and hear what I heard. With powerful pictures, stories, and analogies, you can do the very same thing. Perhaps you've heard the saying, quote, people don't always remember what you say, but they remember how you made them feel, end quote. That's because most people relate to each other emotionally. Long after facts are forgotten, people still remember the stories you shared. Until next time, I'm Karen Friedman.